afternoon, evening, wherever it is for you. There I am. There we go. Hello, hello! It's time to continue Triangle Strategy. And we'll be starting immediately. One. There we go. We'll be starting immediately. After a brief moment of realignment. There we go. So last time we got for the first map. Pre-Tony, we talked to all the different people from the different lands, from the other two nations. Time to fight them. And yeah, I'm just ready to go. Shouldn't be anything else anywhere? Nope. Right into it. Humid today, so I'm gonna have a lot of water.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations.
Woo!
Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I thought so. The mic on my headset that's plugged into the capture card so I could hear the game was on. I apologize for any discomfort that may have caused.
Fighting for the honor of the holy state of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall.
Okay,
Fighting
then Minister
for
of
the honor
War.
of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort.
Yeah!
And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawn Spear.
I mean, we get the advantage. We have two lots of our country. But I get what they mean. He's unique in that he's the victor.
Is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simon's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You'll have to deal with me.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Ooh.
Indeed. I look
That'll
forward
burn.
to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin.
Oh yeah.
I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
Okay. Benedict's attributes in battle. Wait, no, I read this. I read this last stream. Preparing for battle. During preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, even return to the encampment. Cool. Yeah, unit placement's like any other game. Click. Place. Click. Whoop. Place. There we go. Over there. We shore up around the center. Considering this is the second fight of the game. God, 3 hours. And we did one fight. Yeah, we did one fight. Alright, let's do this. The battle begins.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
Oh yeah.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation. For honor and glory!
For half and home.
Your orders?
Allow me.
Second attempt.
victory!
Oh, he's weak against spears. Also, I can do this.
This is it!
There we go. Get the full advantage out of those weapons.
Your lifeblood shall paint my sword.
Hopefully that gives him some of the focus.
The hunt is on.
Duet on that one because we can remove a... Sometimes it's more about removing excess combatants.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
That's how I remember it. Sometimes you gotta do things just to remove people from the field because it's worse to have more people on the field. Kudos. Certain maneuvers will award you kudos, which can be traded for valuable items at the encampment sundry shop. The sundry shop is not available in the early stages of the story. Well, damn.
I'm a fool.
Oh, come on, he did pierce through.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay. Cane sword.
Your defense is weak.
You won't beat me!
The hell are our healers up soon? Provoke.
Come and get me!
Ha! Okay, he's not affected by it, but the others were.
Impossible!
Okay, this is bad. We got foolhardy.
I'm a fool.
How shall I destroy you?
Please don't have a throwing dagger thing. Okay, so that's where status changes are. Pretty standard.
Cool
Cool.
heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
This will help.
My growth is plain to see.
Oh, cool.
I fight for peace.
Okay. Scorch. Back these
Two
three.
ashes.
I'm gonna get a lot of these kudos just doing what I usually do. Backstab.
Victory is in reach.
Did you see that?
Second round.
Yeah. Victory
Leave
is
it to
in
me!
reach.
Did you see that?
Because they've got Fury, they won't be attacking other
won't
members. Do this.
Yes! Have another!
Minister of Warfare. And here I am using it against him. Ooh. Yeah,
The
that
hunt is
was
on.
always going to be a problem. Short bow. Yeah,
Yeah. Together.
he's the biggest player on the field right now, which is the worry.
Where the wolf is cornered.
Heal self.
I need this.
Cyrano is a heavy hitter.
My aid is yours.
I see a path to victory.
Cane sword.
Now!
Alright, now I... Shit. I think there's permadeath in this game, so that's fine. It just
How shall I
sucks
destroy
EXP
you?
wise and number wise for us.
Come at me!
Let's try to sleep us. Shield.
Time to die!
My stratagem is superior.
Shall we begin?
Cure wounds.
Allow me.
Just
My thanks.
need to keep the focus up.
I will end this. Flames,
Scorch.
heed my call.
How annoying. Your life.
Hold the fast forward. Oh, I just hold the fast forward for ease of use. Wait, no, don't end turn. Lance.
It is here.
One
For the
down.
kingdom.
This battle is ours.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exham. This trifling tourney will bring Isant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
Okay.
Situation is grim.
Delaying strike.
I'll make this quick. You brute. That hit the mark.
Throw him off. Now you've thrown him off his rhythm.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Paint sword.
Too slow. That hit the mark.
I see the threads of battle more clearly.
Oh, we got new
Skills grow
abilities.
Sharper.
Pursuit stance.
How shall I destroy you?
God damn, he's still standing. Oh, this could be really good though.
Be gone with you.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies.
Whoop. Game. Shit.
Come at me!
Follow my lead.
Allow me.
Gotta take out these last few
You've made a
remnants.
grave
For
mistake.
victory.
Double thrust.
Brace yourself.
Time to take flight. Victory is
Struck
ours.
true.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Delaying strike.
Leave it to me. Yes. Go
To work then!
I see a path to victory.
Paint sword.
Just
What
as
have
I
we here?
planned.
We mustn't lose heart.
Allow me.
This will help.
I will end this.
Scorch.
With the powers in me.
I'll take you on!
Come on, we can do this. We can do this.
Away! Sleep now.
Sheer go. It is here.
Time to take flight. Yeah. My pride is my shield.
Okay.
This isn't good.
Wake up,
I have
Sarah
more
Noah.
if you require.
Let us pry out their weakness.
What have we here?
I fight for peace.
Come on.
Sorry.
Hit him over the head with the book.
For a better world.
1 second. So. No, he didn't have anything. Oh, Mr. Sorsley, I'll leave the rest
My
in your
old
hand.
wounds
Okay,
flare
that
up
was all he
again.
said.
I can fight no further.
We only lost one unit, and I don't think there was... I don't know if this game has permadeath. If it does, oh well. I don't think it kicked in yet. Because this isn't like a life and death thing. It's fighting till we hit neutral anyway.
To think they'd get the better of us.
It's gonna be a waste. It's a waste of XP, unfortunately, for one character. Whoever falls, you don't get enough.
Your father taught you well. You wield that greatsword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Ah, thank you. Now, who's gonna drag the
Victory goes
guys
to
who are
House
out
Wolford.
cold?
Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Okay, the strongest of this nation against the strongest of Aefrost.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Oh.
Very well. I accept your challenge.
1-on-1.
Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours.
Boom, boom. Oh. Interesting. Oh,
I
wait.
yield.
He made a forward advance and she immediately yielded. Yes.
Victory
There's
goes
sizing
to
up
Sir
happening.
Maxwell.
The question is, why did she yield?
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
Fair enough. So, she's formidable.
There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less.
Alright. Let's go! I'm assuming we just got our ass kicked by Story. Yeah.
Huh? Where am I? Oh.
Yeah, we got our ass kicked so hard that we didn't even get the
You're
fight.
awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
Well. Yeah, that's nice. To arms, brave warriors, complete. Completed. Yes, I will save. Alright, on to chapter 3. Which I did not get up to when I was playing the demo. Because at that point I was like, eh.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest.
That's good.
Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1. Whither the river flows. Okay. God, I love everything about this, the 3D, 2D sort of pixel art mix that they've got going on
Seeing
here.
Our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
Remind me of what?
It is not to be taken lightly.
Ah.
Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
All the pomp and
You
circumstance.
take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see.
Wow, that was backhanded as fuck.
Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
Oh!
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
Considering how detached she was throughout every instance we see her, it's good to hear that she at least paid the civility there, whether or not she believes it, which is hard to tell.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzet's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
I will eventually get rid of my trigger finger.
Hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals.
Ah.
King Ragnar asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
That's a good tactic, actually.
Cold wine. I suppose I could force myself to partake.
God, you're an elitist asshole.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
God. Interesting.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King
Hierophant is... Yes?
He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
Oh. Is that all? Wait, what?
This is a great
now, is that
honor,
all?
my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
Cool.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you.
Oh, nice.
Lord
So I can
Falks,
choose
as
which country I like
representative of
one
another
about.
of Glenbrook's high houses will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough.
Oh.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son.
Thank you.
The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
Fair enough.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
Let's do this.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
Because we have the scales.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire.
I swear, this button is so finicky to
there
hit.
is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration.
Careful consideration.
Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
Yep, and here comes the major...
At once, my lord.
Here comes the next major thing. Oh, I love this. I've read about this, and I did a bit in the first demo, not the prologue demo, the other demo that takes place in a section apparently later in the game. The tavern is now available at the encampment. The sundry shop is now available. Alright, let's go check these out first. But use the information you gathered to try to convince people to go whichever way you're wanting them to go. Okay, you kudos? Eagle-eyed elder. Welcome to the sundry shop. You can exchange kudos for special wares. House Wilfred has always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you need only ask. You can promote unit classes here too. Fear not, I'll let you know when they can be promoted. Wait, so... Recruit Veteran Elite. Merits of promotion will increase their stats to maximum TP and unlock new acquirable abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes their appearance. You only promote a unit if they are at or above a specified level and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting will consume the medal. So level 10. Go up. Gotta say, Benedict gets a nice costume afterwards. Actually, everyone has some... Like, not only do they improve, but it's like they get a little bit fancier. Yep. Trade post. Quintuses are commands that are executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in key ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume QP, not TP, and only one can be used. And medals can be used to promote. Yeah, I'll grab the books. They're only 1 point each. And that's pretty much all we can get right now. Our current Quintus. What about you, Tavern Keeper? Well, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, welcome to the Encampment Tavern. Wilfred soldiers will have a place to relax so long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you to the very end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often, my lord. Mental mock battles. Each battle is different, so choose one that suits your means. Melee will prove. Okay. I'll give it a shot. We'll see if we get anything out of it. Employee units and reserve units. Recommended units. Okay, cool. Okay, so it says melee will be the key, but we'll also take a range. Okay. Begin battle. Basic training. The battle begins.
Time to work.
In turn.
I won't lose.
In turn. I'm basically trying to see if I can call the enemy out into a... Oh. Hey, they have more abilities than normal. Terrain effect frozen. Freeze it. There are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce mobility and accuracy of any unit standing on them. Prison tails can be melted. Cool. I like that. The elements make sense. You can freeze terrain, but you can also, using fire, unfreezes them.
Here.
With a few exceptions.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Your defense is weak.
Face
I'll
up.
take you on.
Provoke.
I'll be your shield. I love.
Let's keep the archer looking a certain way.
I will end this.
I have to get used to this.
2 ashes.
Use it if I try to move it around using the D-pad. It's a little odder than I was expecting it to be for input. A bit more finicky than I was expecting.
I will end this.
1, 2.
It's over. This will prove useful.
She got throw poison. Nice.
This won't be easy.
Double thrust.
You don't stand a chance.
1.
We win.
Follow up. Oh, to get the loot. Boss.
Forward.
Cut him up.
Perish.
We win.
I shall try my level best.
Alright, use it on Anna.
A brief respite.
This is...
Come at me!
Finally, provoke.
I'll be your shield!
Allow me.
Fire.
2 ashes.
Puddle. Puddles will form when it rains. A fire attack has been cast on snow or frozen squares, or an ice attack has been cast on squares set with ablaze, with exception. The effects of lightning attacks will travel through puddles, damaging all units upon them. Oh, yeah, I love that. That's details I love in these sorts of games. Where it's like, yeah, we acknowledge that the elements and effects of them exist.
You won't escape.
Throw poison.
Have another!
Attack from a safe zone.
This'll hurt.
Effective poison.
Sheer go.
Let's.
Defeat is not an option. Here.
We win.
Okay, the poison should help us on that in that regard.
Have another!
Hey, come on.
Time to
My
die!
strategy
Boom.
is superior.
Let me show you what I've learned.
And the turn this time. Just making sure I get all the spoils.
It's over.
Yeah. Oh, cool. My convictions increased again. I guess I get conviction stuff for finishing this. Yeah, it just keeps happening. Cool. What? Oh, everything's been off for a bit. 1 second. Sorry about that. I looked over, I was like, something looks off. I'm gonna press these in a bit more than usual. Well, this one at least. No, I like them even. Never mind. Don't be a stranger. Okay, the next one. Enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach before deploying. Things will quickly turn sour if you're surrounded, so pay attention to enemy positions. I get some fiber for it, which is good, because I can use that to get upgrade weapons without having to buy the material and thus be lacking in money to do the other way, to go the other way. And I went back. I am within the encampment while within the encampment. I've lost my mind. Unit placement.
Understood.
I live to serve.
Use Benedict, put in... Yep. Begin battle. I did begin the battle, right? Why are we having a separate loading screen? Yep, there we go. Pincer attack.
I will end this.
can only throw poison from about there.
You won't escape. You won't escape.
I wonder how many times, if this is like a one and done, or if I theoretically could just repeat this for as much XP as I need.
Brace yourself! Yes! Damn it! Defeat is not an option.
Okay, longsword.
Here.
Frederica could use... If they all stick around, Frederica could take them all for the remainder of the time. If she hits right on him, she can destroy them with all fire. I lost my comprehension of the English language for some reason.
Allow me. My apologies.
Healed.
Knowledge is
For
strength.
those in need.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Scorch.
Flames, heed my call. I will end this.
Iron
I
dagger.
feel stronger already.
Attack the other one. Because here's the thing, that one's poisoned. He's gonna lose he's gonna take damage no matter what I do, so I shouldn't be wasting excess amount of time on it.
May I?
Can't even do anything.
This ends here.
Shit. Oh, that was close. That could have gone bad. He could have attacked her, and that probably would have done it in.
I'll be your shield.
Okay, all of them focus in on you.
Shall we begin?
You're wide open.
It hurts. With the powers in me.
Pull back.
Your orders?
Throw poison.
Suffer. This is good.
Throw poison.
This'll hurt.
Nice try. For victory. It ends here.
Cool.
Onward and upward.
Rush.
Defeat is not an option.
Delay.
Wait your turn.
I shall do what I can.
There we go. I was like, why can't I... Right, don't select the enemy before you click...
I've been waiting for this.
Your luck has run out. I can still stand.
And turn. Just gotta focus in.
Your orders? Sound strike.
Die already.
Yeah, that's double daggers.
Victory is in reach.
Look at me learning.
Okay.
My turn.
Double rush.
My lance strikes
Takes
true.
him out.
Defeat is not an option.
Delaying strike.
I shall do what I can.
Pull back. Cure wounds.
Allow me. Much appreciated.
Picks up
Let
the
me show you
spots
what
of
I've
war.
With the powers in me.
It's only a flesh wound.
Night shield.
Just die.
And I got more conviction strengthening. I didn't even notice that there was spoilts on the further down the dock. Okay. Do I have any materials to upgrade weapon abilities? For 2 of them, I do. We still lock at max HP. Need better materials. Generally upgrade. We'll upgrade general pack power. Like, yeah, I got plenty more kudos now. Right, and I'll buy that. Well, it's time. Let's decide where the hell we're going next. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know why I'm doing this like this.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
Okay.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
Yep.
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
What? I
you
hit it.
are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
The annoyance.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly 1 coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings. How curious.
Certain people fill every slot.
I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? 1 coin, 1 vote.
Yep. Get your coins, people.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Time to turn the vote. Afrost or Hyzant? Would that we had time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend the ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story is determined by consensus of your party, as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decisions of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempts succeed will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. Winning over your party is... The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. Information may not always be found in the same room where votes are cast, so be proactive and talk to everyone you meet on your journey. Which I have, which is why I have information about these places and things going on in them. Cool, fast forward works here. Let's try to look for items. Whoop. Always look for secrets before anything else. That's the inner RPG player in me. Oh, wait. What's happening over here? Prince Franny and Minister Patre are waiting to see off our esteemed guest. They said to ask them if you have any questions on the matter. King Regna expects great things from you, Lord Serenoa. Is there anything I could be of service? Simply say this word. What about home? What are we leaving behind? What's the home front looking like? Haha, surely you jest, Lord Serenoa. The kingdom is in capable hands of the royalists like myself. Our home is a long history of prosperous trade that utilizes everything in our beautiful, bountiful lands have to offer. There is nothing for the warriors of House Wolfrot. What's wrong with me today? Wolfrot to worry themselves over. But if I may be blunt, Prince Roland's whimsical acts of late have been met with disappointment from both King Regna and Prince Franny. I would not call them whimsical, Minister Patre. Roland is doing everything he can for his kingdom. If this were not a family matter, I should ask His Highness to conduct himself in a more what is with me? I'm getting confused so quickly. If this were not a family matter, I should like to ask His Highness myself to conduct himself in a manner more befitting of a prince. Alas, this is out of my hands. I'm certain you understand the same, Lord Wolfrot. I would hate for anything to happen should you decide to step in. House Wolfrot has turned its sword on the royal family before, albeit 30 years ago. But in the end, your house joined forces with the kingdom to lead the war to its end, and are even lauded as heroes to this day. There are some who harbor suspicions. I urge you to proceed with the utmost caution. Pray forgive me, I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa. I'm sure you'll choose most wisely. Lord Wolfrot... Okay, I'm gonna... there's gonna be a lot of this. House comes with lots of responsibilities, but being party to Lord Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. I hope that you and I can be friends as well, though. Olive branch to him. You cannot win my favor like you have my brother's. House Wolfrot may be a vassal to the crown, but it also possesses very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse needless suspicion. My apologies, I will be more cautious of boundaries between the high houses and the crown, for the sake of the kingdom. Yeah, okay, basically just say, don't indulge my brother. It's like, okay. That's... I mean... We don't really know a lot about Franny and Roland's relationship completely, so... Maybe there is some familiar love, but he just doesn't like to admit it. Because... You know, Roland is... currently doing a lot of things that aren't princely, and he seems to have a high esteem for his heritage. Okay, let's start with the undecided, because I guess, because everyone else has definitive things, the vote will be Anna. Aefrost or Hyzant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Hyzant interests me because it's the third party, it's holy, 7 ministers, the Hierophant, but Aefrost has a certain appeal. Actually, wait, I can talk around.
Serenoa.
I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I very much like to see. Okay. Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening your relationship with the Holy States would doubtless be beneficial as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize that long-held wish? Aefrost soldiers are said to be the strongest among Nozelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Aizen's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe there will be a great benefit to seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. True. But they have the archive at the other at Afrost. Doubtless Afrost will be a close partner in days ahead. We'll be wise to see how they live. TLD Rin, thank you for the raid. Woo! Hey Rin, you just finish up. Gosh, what were you streaming? brains on scatter. Sorry. Life is Strange, that's it. Yeah. It was Life is Strange, which I have not... That's the name of a game I haven't seen in ages. Invasion alert, the Rimpire has arrived. Everything changed when the Rimpire attacked. Only in the Moxitar. Bender of all the elements. Hi, we're playing Triangle Strategy. We just started Chapter 3, and it looks like we're having our first big divide. Either go north to the country of iron and snow, or go east to the sand and salt. And I'm just listening to all my, companions. Is it fully out? Yeah, I got yeah, it came out yesterday. I had a stream for the first 2 chapters, because I didn't want to import my demo, because I played it off. I know, I'm excited. I saw it, and I'm excited to see how it is. How does it compare to the defaults? Compared to the defaults. You mean like Bravely Default? I got no context for that. Unfortunately, I haven't played any of those. Ooh, my wallet. I know, right? I pre-ordered. It'd be wise to see how they live, right? I'm tempted to go to Afrost.
Listen, lad.
Oh, wait, what'd he say? Can't well say Aizen holds much appeal. Sorcery and XM are too clever and a half. I'm sure the people at Afrost will give a warm welcome, even if the weather won't. It's kind of cool, yeah. I'm big on Final Fantasy Tactics, specifically War of the Lions, which was all about political intrigue. I like political intrigue. Big fan, big fan. I kind of want to go to Afrost because, I mean, I've mentioned this before. I'm not big on religion hierarchy for ruling class. Aizen is interesting. The main character's father is sick. They do have the best medical, but I don't trust religion to be, you know? I shouldn't say I don't trust religion. I just don't trust them to do something not sketchy, at least. Because what I noticed is a lot of the leadership we've seen, the 3 characters from their leadership of their Saintly 7, have a lot of gold on them. Which is really, really... I don't know, skeevy? For an entire country that's reliant on its religion. So, you know, we'll go to Afrost. Even though it's got... with the people we... At least 2/3 of the people we met from there are dickbags. The ring... Oh, you got Elden Ring? Nice! A lot of my friends got Elden Ring. I got this. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Afrost. They say Afrost is a nation of iron and ice. What appeals to you? Oh, right, the smuggler. I heard a story of the smuggler pursued by the military. I would like to hear more of the story and what crimes would deserve such a grave response. The smuggler? It must have been a bold crime indeed for us to be speaking of it now. I wonder what was peddling so much risk. I would like to hear more of the story. Yeah. Who wants all the games? I want all the games too, but I'm saving money because I want to get a new motherboard before I get a new graphics card, so everything works faster generally. General speed up. Oh, general speed up. Lord Dooku. I don't know why I'm making Star Wars memes now. Thank you for sharing, my lord. Now I'll see why you want to visit Afrost. Anna is deep in thought. Here's what's interesting, too. It doesn't tell you if you succeeded. It just says that the character's in thought. But they can turn around and still go, I'm sorry, I I'm thinking of what I'm thinking because you failed to convince him. So if we're going to Aefrost, which I've decided on, I need to get Benedict, Frederica, and Gila to turn their positions if I want it to be a unanimous vote. Okay, yep. I get that we should be working with a neutral one, but yeah, negotiation may prove fruitful. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy. If your heart is truly set on Aefrost, I'd be curious to know your reasons. Same here. I thought this was a sequel to Octopath Traveler. It is not, but it's made by the same company. The guys who made Octopath made this game. You can while it's not a direct sequel, you can expect the same level of polish at the minimum. Yes. Although we can't speak of the same... I cannot say if we speak of the same person. I did hear tell of a man caught smuggling salt into Aefrost. Gotta finish that game. I need to play that game. That's what I need to do. Caught smuggling salt. Curious. Indeed. I suppose with a joint mining venture before us, such a matter would pique your interest, right? See, this is what I find interesting. Anna didn't know, but Gela, who much like Frederica, who comes from Aefrost, knows a little more. Now we know it's about smuggling salt, which is a Hyzant, which is out of Hyzant. Interesting. I believe I have more than enough food for thought, but watch this. She's gone to undecided because we've potentially turned her mind, but it won't reveal until the vote. And I love that because it's like, maybe you did choose the right option. Maybe you chose the wrong option.
Serenoa.
Federica, I know you want to go to your mother's homeland, but I want to go back. I know it's not good. You wish to visit Aefrost? I know the rest of her half-siblings aren't very kind to her, but maybe I can learn a bit more about her culture that she was raised in. Right, Hyzant's not very welcoming of her kind. No. Is it because I'm Rosellan? Please, I need not others presume upon my feelings. I am proud of the hair my mother gave me, and I do not concern myself with the opinions of others. You seem to have given me quite a bit of thought to this question, Serenoa.
And?
If we do travel to Aefrost, how would you like to spend our visit? I want to see a society built by ambition. A society free of stifling pomp and circumstance. You know what? No, this doesn't appeal to her. This is an unlockable choice, but because she knows the reality of her country, I would hope that she would show me around. Truly, then I'll do my level best to show you the best that Aefrost has to offer, because she wanted that similar feeling from us. I hope everything is as you imagine. If it isn't, well, promise not to think worse of me. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I form my own opinion. Indifferent. Maybe I should have gone for the extra option.
Lord Serenoa.
Yeah, I know that you want to go to the medical center, to the Ministry of Medicine, because Serenoa's father's sick. With a heart condition. What interests you in... Okay. The country is built on an unfettered train. Being a lord of a mercantile hub, the idea holds great interest. Yes, a certainly fascinating aspect of society. However, I find Hyzant's claims of universal equality even more intriguing. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. There is much I must think about before we reach a final decision. Of course, if you have further matters, I will be glad to hear of them. The archives. This is what I was talking about before. Because while Hyzant is sort of that modern moving, because they have ministries for, like, medicine, Aefrost has history, which could tell us a lot about all the countries, judging on what material they have available. And that, to me, is more interesting. Knowledge is the foundation of power. We can learn much by wandering the archives for a spell. The archives, the seat of the world's knowledge. Even the most erudite among us is but a fool upon those countless tomes.
I am decided.
You've given me much to consider, my lord. I shall take it into account. He appears indifferent. Well, I'm not flipping anyone else's opinion, because... So we got 3. Gela may be a turning vote, and Anna is a turning vote. So we have at least majority, even if we don't have... Even if we don't have, like, overwhelming majority. I was hoping to get overwhelming.
Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Here we go. First vote. Aefrost.
Forgive me,
my apologies, but I believe there is too much to gain by visiting the Ministry of Medicine. Ah, didn't convince him.
I'm
sorry, Serenoa. I fear if I don't see Hyzant now, I will regret it. Yella, you gonna turn for us? You made a convincing argument. A desirable attribute in a young lord. There we go. Where my lord goes, I follow. There we go. And the other 2 are as they were going to be. I'll just fast forward because they won't have any lines.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Here we go. Aefrost, right? Yeah.
The way forward is
majority vote. Yeah.
We journey to Esfrost.
So I guess 5 out of 7 is a pretty overwhelming majority. 4 would be a tip. 5 is a push. So I guess we made a pushing amount.
We have decided. We set sail for Esfrost.
To Esfrost!
Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
Alright, let's go and see this land of ice and snow.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of...
technically I'm his brother-in-law now, so... That's the other aspect. Technically, in marrying Federica, we are part of the
will be pleased that
family
you chose
for marriage.
To honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual.
We can build on this relationship that we have.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself
getting sick here already. Come the 2 idiots.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
The cost of going to snow. Sorry, Federica. I know you wanted to go the other way, but I needed to see your homeland.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
Whither the river follows. Complete. Wow, chapter 3, part 1 is purely choosing which way you're going. I'm actually going to make a separate save from here in case I want to go back. Alright, to the next part. So I guess in chapter 3, part 2, specific for this side.
Serenoa, acting as King Regna's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Esfrost.
Okay, so we're heading up north.
Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie
That's
beyond.
A cool idea, though.
Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Farag Esfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Cool. So the river only goes up to that gate, and then you gotta climb into the mountain itself. Ace 1313, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Thank you. Thank you for the raid.
Evlora, Erica, Thalis, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful...
Hi, I don't know how you found us. Oh, pardon me. Why is my voice suddenly cracking? Don't know how you found us, but welcome. God, I don't have any moderators in chat right now. One second. There we go. Did you find us through, fellow Triangle Strategy player? Haven't played Octopath? I haven't either. But I know the aesthetics are very similar.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Well, yeah.
Lord
Chapter
Sparrow,
3, Part 2.
I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regna.
Ah, the Wolfort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for
The
the warm
fastest
welcome.
gaming, thank you for the follow.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa.
Welcome to the Inheinra.
Svarog Esfrost.
Proud warriors of the scrapyard.
I watch over Twinsgate, the front door of our
Right.
duchy.
Colonel... haven't done this in a while. Welcome aboard to the Inheinra. Warriors of the scrapyard. Last remnants of the old Valhalla. And you too, Ace 1313. Welcome. About to pass out. Didn't take this path, so I'm gonna go sleep and recharge for tomorrow. Fair enough. So you went to Heisent. Very nice. Go get some sleep. Take care of yourself. Pelagese Supremacy, thank you for following. I hope you'll enjoy Hyzat. I was very iffy about going somewhere where religion is the major political power. So I was like, I want to work this angle. It's definitely, actually in my head was a lot more of an argument with myself, like, but it's interesting. This is my first run. I played the demo briefly, but I stopped before the split. So I could enjoy it fresh firsthand on stream. I'm very excited. You're over halfway through. Wow. The game came out yesterday. One second. Congratulations. Ace is dedicated. 28 hours or so of game. I don't judge. I just hope you're enjoying the game, and I really hope that I enjoy the game, because I am. I'm enjoying all this. So, with any game he plays, really, known for years. Yes. 10 hours stream, 14 hours today. Yeah, it's why I limit myself. Otherwise, I would just sit here quietly playing. In my own time, I would be halfway through this game, I'm sure. It's only because I'm doing this in certain amounts. This is the video game police. Put it down, Ace. Put it down. Put down the game. Yes. I play a lot of stuff for hours on end, and if it was in my own time, I would even be listening to the voice acting. I would read the line ahead of time and just, like, power all the information into my brain. And just be like, political intrigue, strategy, vote, political intrigue. That's how I play in my own time. I only listen when I really like a voice actor's voice. So streaming brings me back.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon,
Okay,
Frederica.
let's continue the story.
But I understand.
Take care, Ace, for your nap.
Your handsome groom-to-be.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Aw.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice,
Good night.
lad. You do well not to anger her.
I shall take your words to heart.
It's gonna be
Quite the
comfy.
burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
Yeah, we
It's
got
been
him.
quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
Huh, so they've met.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
He seems like an
King
alright
Regna
guy.
Thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
Oh,
as
right.
his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord.
Is this the... No, they don't... Oh, look at that art. Respectable. I feel like everyone's got a little bit of villain look to them. Just like how they're drawn just... Even the nice ones are drawn just a bit villainous. Like, you could look at them and go, yeah, you could be a bad guy. Brother to the previous Archduke and uncle to Gustadolf and Federica, he was given stewardship of the distant Twingate, away from Arifrosti's seat of governance.
That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era.
He really does. He's passionate.
I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father.
I thought so. Yeah, you're his father. So.
But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey.
He's a passionate guy. This guy seems like a pretty chill guy.
Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
All right.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog. I'm
looking forward to seeing what the Archduke looks like. Because we haven't seen him. It's good to know that he's got some nice people. I'll be lurking, not sure how awake I am, but I'll be here till sleep. Fair enough, that's how I am after a stream. So I don't expect others to need to stay awake just for me. Especially as raiders. You guys have enjoyed your what is with my tongue today? You have enjoyed watching your preferred streamer. You've come here, and we appreciate it whenever you're here. Oh, I understand, but I had just woken up and saw him, and he raided within 5 minutes. Ah. Always fun, right? I know that feeling. Rennie and Cordelia talk about Roland in his absence. Okay, let's see what's going on back home. Whiteholm Castle Hall.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
He went off with me.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
I feel bad for Cordelia. She seems...
prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
Because Roland... I think a great thing they pointed out is... Wait, the runes on your hoodie, what did they say? Oh, sorry, I blanked on it. One second, I'll give you... Before I continue on this train of thought... So this one says Bringer of Ruin. That one is Odin. I forgot what... It's been a while since I thought about it, so it's written. And that one says Beast of the End, Fenrir. Because that's my aesthetic. I am a demi-servant, if you know Fate Granddaughter lore. I'm a demi-servant with the spirit origins, or I guess you could say fragments, of Odin and Fenrir. I'm maintaining myself right now, but their influence is starting to get into me, as you can see. But I know Fenrir and the other runic name, well, used to. Yeah, so, no, minusing specifically Fate's granddaughter and that's lore, yeah, I'm possessed by Fenrir. Read the runes. I haven't read runes, I've probably been into it for a year or more. This is Elder Volkfrich. I found somewhere I could get it to be typed out. It's not 100% accurate, because certain letters in the English language do not exist in the runic alphabet. Or are shared by... or to compensate share symbols. The problem with old language. Right, my thoughts on this.
You haven't any love for him, have you?
I feel bad for Roland and Cordelia, because, what's his name? Franny is obviously groomed to take the throne, and he has a very high happened to notice him and smiled. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's like, this is how my brain works anyway. But I feel, Franny is obviously He knows he's in line for the throne. He takes it very seriously, maybe overtly seriously, because, you know, he's inheriting the throne from a man who ended a war. In a lot of ways, those are big boots to step into, because you're going to always be the king who came after the king who ended a 100-year war. The younger sister obviously isn't expected to Cordelia here. She's not expected to take the throne. She's not expected to take any of the power. It's very obvious she's given a lot of freedom, but she doesn't have a lot of expectations on her. She just conducts herself properly, and that's all that's expected. And she does. And in Roland's case, he gets pigeonholed for the fact that, no, everyone says, we don't have any expectations for you, but everything he does is apparently a disappointment. And that's why I feel bad for him. She's trying to understand the fact that her brother and father are looking at this from royalty, and her younger brother is being looked at as a royal, but also as a disappointment all the time. I feel bad for him. And I feel a bit bad for her.
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
See?
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all.
And there it is. Duty.
Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
I'm sorry, the stick in his ass has a stick in its arse. That's how Franny comes across. He's got a stick in his ass, it's got a stick in its ass, and there's probably one more there for good measure. I'm gonna quickly jump over the encampment. Frederica's aptitude in battles is fire. You got any more battles I can do? Oh, I want to do more battles. Especially because it seems to be giving me more of my secret stats every time I finish one. And I'm really wondering what exactly that will influence. I've already seen that it influences, on top of your choices, what characters you can recruit. And I really want to see what characters I could get. Ooh. Lava flows. Lava canals. Oh, ho, ho, I love that. I'm a big fan of lava water, lava for water pieces.
Archduke of Esfrost. Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation.
Damn. Dude looks like... Dude's a silver fox of a man. But he could also be a vampire. Look at that. Oh, that is... I love the style. I love that it's not like, their faces are super detailed, but like at the edge of their costumes, like the feathers are like almost not done. And it gives it like a... Oh, I love the aesthetic. I love it. Gustadolph Aefrost. Archduke of Aefrost and a firm believer in freedom. He is a broad-minded and level-headed ruler who has brought his nation to new heights by promoting those with skill rather than social status. I like it. If this is true, I like him already. I'm a big fan of I'm not a fan of meritocracy, but I am a fan of a person who implements it on a very pragmatic level.
I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolford, yes?
Yes.
Serenoa Wolford, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you. On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
We thank you for all your help.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
Yeah?
I trained twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less for my brother-in-law to be.
Aww.
Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close. In the spirit of this age of diplomacy,
such a cool guy.
I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining.
He just stopped doing that by accident. I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align and this fragile alliance may not hold. See, I'm a big pragmatist. The Free Nations are definitely not pursuing this for the same reasons. And because of that, this could fall apart in one way or another, either minorly or majorly.
I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align, and this fragile alliance may not hold.
I feel like he would appreciate my honesty.
Oh, not the answer I was expecting from a young lordling on his first journey abroad.
Can I say I'm an old soul?
Continue.
Yes, Your Grace. Of course, I do not believe the Accord is doomed to failure.
But it's turmoil.
We must be honest about our differences and use them to push each other forward.
Just so. One cannot lead a nation living in a world of naive dreams and platitudes. I, too, believe that rivalry is important in order to secure prosperity for our own. And
there's a level of that.
That I make a formidable rival. Frederica.
Wow.
Do not lose sight of your role in all of this. Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Esfrost with pride and grace.
I shall.
It's nice to see that he's not
Prince Roland,
dismissive of her.
As you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
Oh, that's nice.
That said,
because he doesn't like
does
that
King
shit
Roland
anyway.
not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
I am no longer a child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
He's not wrong there.
A fine outlook.
What? Sorry about that. I dare say it rivals Hyacint's Ministry of Medicine. Oh, wait. A fine outlook. I'll show you the archives. It holds terms. It rivals... all... Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the fast forward.
You and your men are free to join us as well.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away.
Yeah. But I'm sure there's a common area.
Allies, through mining and marriage alike. A brief tour is more than in order.
I like it. He's obviously got his own agenda, but he's pretty open about the fact that, yeah, we should really be trying to embrace each other while we can. Trying to get over this without losing ourselves.
Beg your pardon.
Smuggler!
I heard this is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't. Go bother someone else.
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance.
There we go. Okay, so we're smuggling. The smuggling is gonna be a big thing here, isn't it?
As much as you can spare. I'm good for 10 times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, to the spot marked here.
Ooh, interesting.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid.
You have my word.
Salt is heavily taxed and organized by Hyacint, so I wonder why he needs so much of it. Up here in Aesfrost. Well, obviously because it's in limited amount.
Right then, Sickers. I've got the location for you. This is where they do their dirty work.
Oh.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
Head of Aesfrost Constabulary. I can never say this word. Charged with upholding the peace, his honest and orderly conduct has earned him Gustador's favor.
My name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
Oh! Is this the guy who got captured? An imprisoned salt smuggler who agreed to work with Sicarus in exchange for a pardon. He was once a hunter, and his expertise with a bow has caused the constabulary trouble in the past. Ooh.
You have my word.
I love the
That
designs
said,
in
our
this
forces
game
are
so
stretched
much.
quite thin this evening. We'll need you to assist in apprehending them as well.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon? Are you mad?
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things.
Wow.
They must be jailed at all costs.
The old-fashioned... Sorry, something fell.
I'll help you bring him in.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you? They don't work alone. An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only 2.
I see. This is how we're gonna get
We'll assemble
involved.
reinforcements.
So I guess we're seeing who we're gonna recruit on this route. Ooh. Oh, I love this. I've always been a bigger fan, though, of when you have something like a grand library or archive, all in a circle. Big old circular building.
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
Ooh, banned?
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
Each and every one is a scholar, conducting important research in their field of expertise.
Scholars? All of them?
They got a lot.
Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process. All in Esfrost are given equal opportunity, provided they show desire and aptitude.
So
Of
meritocracy,
course, we prize
more or
ability
less.
above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
Pretty standard for this sort of
Open-minded
era.
approach.
Indeed.
I see now how Esfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
They got a good grasp on their history and
This portion contains
information.
the collected writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron.
Okay.
Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron.
Oh, I like that.
Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built, and fought. The history of iron is the history of Esfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
Good to know.
My father told us that Esfrost is made of iron. That neither its people nor weapons would bend.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace.
He's quite a nice guy.
Forgive
If
me
it's
the
false,
interruption,
I'll
I have
hate it, but
unfortunate
he's
news regarding the issue of which we spoke.
Ooh, are we gonna get asked for help?
So you require reinforcements. Say no more.
Then there was the matter of the pardon.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
Understood.
Honored guests,
He's not gonna give it?
I would consult with you on an important matter. This is Sicrus, commander of Esfrost's constabulary.
Constabulary. That's how you pronounce the damn
Something
word.
happened?
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders. Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
Scofflaws? That's a word I haven't heard.
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
I understand it is a complex issue. Needless to say, I would not force this upon you.
Sounds simple to me. Just bringing some criminals to justice, yeah? I say aye, my lord.
I concur. What better way to thank His Grace for a
Here
tour
we
of
go.
the archives?
Are we going to get a chance to look at the archive?
Then it is settled. We shall help you.
I could not be more thankful. Sicrus, brief our friends on the situation.
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, we're just going straight to it, aren't we?
To the garrison.
I want to get another explore section before we go into our next fight. Oh, it is an explore section. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Whoa, whoa! Okay, Grand Duchy gave for us the constabulary.
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
As I am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Eisen's excessive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
Good heavens.
As such,
holy crap,
demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
A crime, to be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Indeed. The Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
Yeah, he convinced us that it probably wouldn't be too bad, and it
My brother may
could be
appear
for us.
generous and open-minded, but one should never feel too safe around him.
I was too eager, my lord. And for that, I apologize.
Okay.
I was the one who agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
It's true. We only just met him.
Salt trade would threaten the salt revenue on which the duchy depends.
What?
Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters
Oh yeah,
of
it's 5
maintaining
a.m. for
order,
you.
However, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I can't believe it's 5 a.m. Rin, you probably should go to sleep. Just saying. Really get some sleep. Because I would not ask you to continue being awake for too long. I would never ask anyone to do anything that would be considered hazardous to their health long term. That's what I just realized. You just looked at the clock and went, oh, it's 5 a.m. Yeah. Get some sleep,
Understand the
Rin.
circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
Our spy has already discovered where the smugglers operate. A transaction is to occur tonight. We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
Yep. Have a good sleep, Rin. And anyone else who needs to grab some sleep from Rin's raid. Again, make sure you take care of yourselves first. I'll be here at my usual times. Night. Alright, time to explore the town and get familiar with the town and look at the town for 17,000 hours. We'll be done with the town in 2 hours. Just to get my bearings, perhaps walk around the city and the archives is in order. Merchants are open for business during the exploratory phase, selling rare items you might not find at the provision or at the encampment. What? Okay, B auto skips. I have a duty to stamp out the illicit salt trade, no matter how much ire I draw from the people in doing so. With to go to the rule of law if it continues unhindered. Duchy would all but collapse. Hello. They pay you as much... They'll pay you for as much iron as you can haul out of the mine, but it's not easy money. It comes with a tax paid in sweat and blood. Only in Aifrost can you go sleep a pauper and wake up richer than a prince. The Archduke respects our independence, and it is our duty to prove worthy of such trust. Rubber salt is expensive, yeah? But don't worry, you can save some money if you like. Federico, what's up? How are you finding the Duchy, Serenoa? Has anything in our way of life caught your attention? For all the freedom you enjoy, I can't help but notice the poverty of the people. I shan't deny it. Many of them say the salt tariffs drove them to ruin. Building a society around iron mining and smelting has made us mighty, not invulnerable. Our people are not guaranteed to find work at high wages, for example. We grant freedom of opportunity, not success. Freedom and meritocracy do not easily mix, I see. Do you reckon they'll actually pardon me? Guess I'll find out, seeing I've already agreed to help. Doesn't sound like the Duke himself would, but maybe we can have you join our band, Rudolph. HP pill. Do you know that the Dutchry's army has a contingency mounted on hawks? Makes fighting over the mountains easier, see? Ah, cat. 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 I love that there are cats everywhere, like, in different parts of... I mean, there's been a cat on every exploratory map we've been on, so I love it, because you can walk up to it and just go, meow. There's tight security in the city. If we stop even one sale of illicit salt, it will be worth it. A spy says an illegal sale will take place here this very evening. Everyone knows Lord Varog is Archduke uncle. Yeah, okay. Brain's frying for some reason. I know why what they don't know is he'll never be Archduke, for he's the son of a concubine. So, well, let's leave it at that. Okay. So, children who are born of concubines and not, I guess, the queen or duchess or whatever the title would be, empress, can't inherit. Well, if that's right, that's a little sad. Welcome, how can I be of service today? Two fiber, two timber, two stone, and an oil jug. That's all my money, friendo. The I still can't pronounce it when I haven't just heard it. The constabulary is conspicuously present, no doubt watching for signs of illegal salt trading. Constabulary. Why can I never remember that word? Oh, I got $600. Well, 600, whatever the currency is. Looks like the merchant's having an, shall we say, spirited disagreement with the customer. I'd like to ask about the price of salt, but I doubt I'll get a word in. I'll take as much salt as this will buy. Aye, I'll give you this much, there you are. Is that all? I swear I brought you more. Bought more. Costs more to get it now, I'm afraid. This is the best I can do. Taxes are affecting multiple people across the city. Wait, what was that? Something about recruitment ads. I think it's under notes. Recruitment notice. Excavation work. Experience preferred but not required. Hazard wage included. Recruitments for the army. Ironsmiths wanted. Mastery level ironwork skills. Successful hires agreed to keep all work confidential. Level... High risk, high wage, position open, good shipment, same day payment, enough to feed a family for a year, guaranteed. That last one sounds like a smuggler's job. You know, that sort of thing where they try to drag you in. You could feed your family for a year! And then once you're in too deep because you'll be arrested with the rest of the conspirators. The duchy spends a small fortune on salt imports, given the distance. Salt itself is ever more expensive, so they hire guards to protect it. Guards need to be paid. The cost is passed to the people. She's right. Every step taken to get it is expensive, so it needs guards so the investment's protected. Those guards then raise the price because that cost is passed on to the people who buy it. Essentially, everything they do to raise its price makes it a bigger commodity that is to be targeted by people who will smuggle it. General Vlora's predecessor was a woman as well. She retired after the Sultan War, but she was a warrior of the likes of which we'll never see again until General Vlora took her place, that is. Rumor is that she is the second coming. I'm not going to enter the archive right away. I'm going to save the archive till I've walked around the rest of town. Lord Dragon is desperate to make his grand entrance into the political stage. We're desperate for his actions to match his ambition. Hey, Hickey! Welcome! Not that Fells will formally recognize him anyhow. Dragon's on the wrong side of the fork in the bloodline 2 generations back. His path leads to Ironstone. I cannot let you pass. Damn. I'm on my phone this time. Ah, okay. Hope you're having a good day. So far. You'll find the ironworks of pride and joy over in Ironstone. The heat from it is what keeps us going. And the heat is the thing, you see. What gives our iron the strength it's known for. Ah, goddamn. I love lava trails. I do this all the time in Minecraft when I have the resources. I'll grab buckets of lava and make, like, trails through a city. Getting that voice acting practice in, I see. I'm really phoning it in with this game. Because there's so much voice acting elsewhere. So I can admit, I am phoning it in somewhat. I think I've seen everyone in the town. I thought it was fully voice acted. Mostly is, but these exploration, they do not. Did I go in this building? Yes, this was the shop. Okay, time to go into the archives. Interesting, we haven't picked up much information, though. I guess the rest of our party is. Inside. But every main story thing and sides event is, like, voice acted. I used to see a rather eccentric woman in here all the time, but she has not shown her face in many moons now. She was incredibly fond of rocks, as I recall, and an intelligent beyond her years. I wonder what became of her. Alright, let's go up here to Roland. What are you looking up? Have you heard the story of General of Laura? The Duchy soldiers are... If the Duchy soldiers are to be believed... Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. I've had a relaxing day. How's gameplay so far? Pretty good, pretty good. I like it. The Duchy soldiers are to be believed. She started as a lowly foot soldier and rised all the way to general. Clearly, might and skill carry one quite far in the Duchy. I wager she's not so... I'd wager she's no match for the Dawn Sphere, but she's a force to be reckoned with. I don't know why, my brain is fried in a weird way, and I keep screwing up words because of it. Come here to study mining techniques of Ace Frost... of the Ace Frosty. Seeing as we'll be working side by side in the mines. And indeed, study I shall. Every tome I've opened has so much to teach me. Good thing too, seeing that they pride themselves on their mining. It's nice, running around, exploring, getting rewarded with information I can use to influence my party on what we'll do next when we're voting on it. I may never see destruction like the Salt... May I never see destruction like that of the Saltine War unleashed upon Norzelia. It took many moons for the Duchy and the Holy State to rebuild their capitals and domains in the aftermath. I shudder to think what would have become of the continent if Glenbrook had not intervened. Oh, I'm picking up background information. Wait, what are the symptoms of salt deficiency? Headaches, reduced circulation, palpitations of the heart. Severe cases result in patients losing consciousness. Wait! That sounds like the problems that Serenoa's father was having. He was having... We heard his heartbeat every time which was obviously meant to signal to us that he was having problems. Maybe he's just having salt deficiency. That we talked to. Well, that's interesting. See, that's information we may have received from the Ministry of Magic on the other side, but we got here, on this path. All of us researchers. Yeah, all of us are researchers, yes, but what sort and what truths do we pursue, Ask and you may not find a common answer among us. Some shift focus as it suits the army, others pursue a single academic thread for ages. Tell me, as someone not of the Duchy, Would you use such a collection of finely honed intellects? How would you use? Seeing you trip over words strikes me as so close to home. I can never read anything out loud right, Sag. I was so scared to be called up to read passages in class. Same. Oh god, I hate speaking in front of the class because teenagers are the fucking worst. I'm sorry, they really are. Because they'll pick on a kid for the smallest thing, and just so they can pick on a person together. Knowledge should not be a vehicle for fame and fortune. All should be free to study as they please. That is a sweet, sweet music to my ears, sir. Alas, it is from a world more forgiving than our own. In our little meritocracy, those who pursue results reap the benefits of having more resources at their disposal. Thus, what begins as a carefree inquisition rarely remains so. Curiosity is infinite. Funding is not. Yeah. The goddess of salt's teachings tell us that the Roselles bear the stain of their collective sin from birth. Yeah, which we don't know much about because we didn't go on that route. Nozellian lands and rivers, their composition, qualities, and other marvels. By Giovanna Copel is as thick as the title is wordy. I haven't time to read it all now. Ring. The Duchy takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge and education. The people are free to pursue their studies as they see fit, and any may rise to prominence on their own merits, regardless of station. It's undoubtedly one of the Duchy's strengths. Gonna check that I'm not missing any more books here. The sheer number of tomes in the archives is overwhelming as it is, and yet there are even more that never see the light of day. A collection of tightly restricted works rests beneath the main archives. One needs special disposition to even lay eyes on them. Are the books in the game readable? I'll show you. You pick up, like, notes, and you can go to the notes, and you can basically read them here. And they're all for different things, but usually you'll pick them up as notes, and they're essentially the shorthand of the information. Just the things that are worth knowing. Notes on salt and meat. There are a lot of... It's interesting, because they're in an age where, in our current age, as a modern society, we know these things, like diet, how important salt is to the human body. But in their era, salt is such a commodity, kind of held by one nation, that they don't have enough chance to actually explore its usage. Just that they know they need it. Let me just take a quick look around and see I haven't missed any books. Or any talk topics. What? The writers must have had a field day making this one, right? Surviving the Frost. An inquiry into the hardiness of various vegetables in cold climes. They are looking for vegetables capable of growing in harsh climates. It seems vegetables with green leaves are winners. They talk to you? Yeah, eccentric woman, that's right. Yep, I'm ready. Alright. Just leaned back to have a nice big yawn. Don't let my moderator Anne-Marie catch me saying that. Leaned back. He's big about the fact that I need to keep my posture good. And I'm not taking well enough care of it. But he worries about me for that. Nice to have my moderators who worry about me. M worries about me, Keg plays my sound bites. Mostly burn, butcher, burn. We've been in this house. No door to this one. Yawn to the best, right? Letting out a good yawn is just so good. Oh, let's go back to the encampment and see if any more little side missions are open. Nope, just the 2. I'm here to see if anyone can be upgraded. Frederica! Viewers will care about. Just do positive, regular stretches and add posture check rewards, and your viewers will take care of you. I have hydrate. My viewers try to drown me. Ooh. Clear skies increases fire damage. You know what? I'll take that. It nuances her a little bit and makes her more useful on a clearer day. We got the trade post. Condemn the Consortium, a booklet reporting on incidents that occur around the realm. The neutral third-party Consortium. Huh. There are people who don't like it. Where is it? I'm just gonna quickly read through this and give you the cliff notes for myself. Mostly save my voice. Well, I don't think you can do posture check too much, can you? I don't know. I don't add limiters to my things, which is the problem. But I don't add cooldowns. Isn't high taxes. Taxes lowered immediately after the war ended, but now higher than ever before. So claims a salt shortage. No one can ascertain the condition of the source. Basically, they're saying that the Consortium seems to be artificially letting the nations, allowing the nations to essentially artificially increase their supply of the pricing of their unique materials. All right, let's do this. Oh, pardon me, yawning again. Central Aifrost on a snowy night. Cypress and House Wolfort make their way to where an illicit exchange is about to take place. And actually, right before this, give me a second, I'm gonna refill my water. It's been empty for about the last half hour. I'll be right back. Right back. Back, sorry. What? Yawn makes me want to yawn too, right? How much can you affect the world? I have no clue. So far, we've gone in a different path, but I don't know ultimately, like, how big of an instance this first decision will influence. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how far this game does the sort of influencing the world aspect. It's too early for me to make a judgment call on that. Because we're only in Chapter 3. Chapter 3 Part 2, but only in Chapter 3, so, you know, we're not seeing a lot.
That's the bell at Ironstone. It's midnight.
The exchange is about to take place. We'll make ourselves known once the smugglers have assembled.
Got a hunter and our spy working together for this.
Might that be one of the smugglers there?
No, that's Rudolph, a spy of ours, a reformed
What?
salt smuggler himself.
Whom you now
Hands off the
employ as an
controls.
informant.
Few would understand the landscape better than someone on the inside. Most ingenious.
Hmm.
That was part of my reasoning.
Only part.
But there is more to it. His intentions were noble even as his actions broke the law. He's not at his core an evil man. I say that as an officer whose instincts were honed over many an arrest. Which is why I personally selected him to be my eyes and ears.
Respectable. Back to voice lines, right?
The smugglers are here, and they come in numbers.
Like a lot of JRPGs. They really are. Basically because I don't know when to shut up anyway.
Frosty soldiers? What are they doing here?
Corrupted by the siren song of money in the black salt market, no doubt.
Would it were not so. But my eyes do not deceive me.
Well, corruption.
Fight will not be easy. How shall we proceed?
This
Leroy
cannot be allowed
Jenkins?
to continue. If that means bloodshed, then so be it.
Understood.
We should try to capture at least one of them, though. Leroy Jenkins!
This is the constabulary. Lay down your arms, and come quietly if you value your lives.
A trap! Kill them all!
Let's go.
Fellow soldiers, and give chase. Don't let them escape.
Rudolph, you're to follow his orders.
And just who is he exactly?
Cyrano Wolford of Glenbrook. The Archduke personally requested my help.
I know, right? But it also
What?
means your voice gets tired real
Young
quick.
Lord of House Wolford? Look, I'm grateful for the help, but don't muck it up, yeah? My good name hangs in the balance.
Yep. Do this! Yeah. Big fan of the aesthetic style, still. I gush about it every time, but I really am. Serenoa has to be here.
And now,
I live to serve.
ready and willing.
Shall we?
At your service.
But of course. But of course.
The honor is mine.
Okay. If I take all the recommended... Provoke,
Battle with pleasure.
healing, or fire, or double attack.
I am ready.
I live to serve.
But of course. If
Yeah.
I need your approval.
I'll leave Anna out for this one. Ulrador. Come down here. Actually, switch with Roland. Alright, let's try this. It's snowy and breezy. Don't let the game tell you what's recommended. Follow your heart. I use the game's recommendations a little bit. Just in the early. Other than that, I do usually just go, I know what I'm doing. I either fail spectacularly or succeed spectacularly.
The rot's too deep now.
I've no intention of defending them, but their poverty leaves them few options. They're still human, after all.
I expect you'll put that sympathy aside if it comes to blows.
For the good of the duchy, yes. Any who resist shall taste my blade.
Simulation mode. You get into simulation mode by pressing A on a unit other than yourself. Allow you to test the consequences of very actions without actually performing them. Oh, so that's this game's equivalent of, here's a way to help you. Fast forward. Quintuses. You can use quintuses via the main battle menu. Note that you must have enough QP to use. Quintuses can only be each can only be used once per turn. Federica isn't even near, like, even near now, so I shouldn't use oil. Wait, I could use the Firestone. What's the range of the Firestone? Not enough. Oil. Wait, let's try it this way. Okay, standing on flammable material.
Here I come.
Onto that roof.
Yeah.
Utilize high ground. It's high ground.
So it falls to me.
Don't get sloppy. Much
Don't
appreciated.
get sloppy. Sloppy.
We doing this?
I have to now. 1 second. There is something I must do every time I hear the word sloppy. But to access it takes a moment. Because it's not easily accessible for me.
Sloppy.
There it is. Just had to. Yeah, he doesn't have a flame ability.
How's that?
Huh.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
A tactical genius. You're a tactical genius, yes. I guess the Firestone doesn't affect because it's meant to be super... Well, Federica's turn will come up and that will work in our favor. It's up in a few turns. I'll attack that high up. I don't know, maybe because it's a stone, it's more about you hit him straight on rather than hitting the entire area. Maybe because it's on snow?
I'm a fool. I've been waiting
Local
for this.
weather conditions? Oh, here we go. Provoke!
Look to my shield!
Cool heads shall prevail.
And I... that...
Allow me.
Let's do this. Oh. Interesting. Her fire is actually being tempered by the weather.
With the powers in me, I will do what I must.
Flame shield. Yeah, it looks like because it's snowy, the fire isn't powerful enough. Fun fact though, in the demo, the first demo, not the prologue demo, you could recruit a weather mage who could make it rain.
No.
And lightning. Yep, I chose the wrong time to use this
They
tactic.
may be lousy smugglers, but they fight like soldiers. Still, we will not back down.
Yep, made a big mistake. Double.
My lance strikes true.
The hunt is on.
Hey. Can you still hit? Yeah, she can. Binding.
Darkness engulfs you.
Move her towards the others.
Carefully.
Large HP.
I need this. Cheeky bastard. Bunch of bastards. Forward march.
not resist.
I shall try my level best.
I'm just going to... I made mistakes. I made a mistake in taking Federica for this one. Because her thing is mostly the fact that she spits out fire.
Allow me.
Ah, damn it, it's only a few turns back. I don't really want to load up my save from before. Actually, you know what I didn't try? I didn't hit him straight on with this.
With the power
Come on.
in me. This power will protect us.
Damn it, won't ignite. All soldiers incoming.
They may be lousy smugglers.
For victory!
Okay.
Here.
Apologies.
Some health.
Here I come.
Blinding arrow, not binding.
You'll
For
get no
still.
mercy from us.
I'm gonna put her right in its way so I can get her on close to the rooftop.
Where the wolf is cornered. I need
They
this.
spawn in like enemies in an FPS campaign. Growing trees, apparently, right?
Cheeky bastard.
So it falls to me.
Die already!
Might use this.
Put a trap behind him so the enemy can't follow him up.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
What do I got? In tandem. In tandem. There we go. The height difference, so I really can't hit the enemy from up there.
Sloppy! For the future of House Wolford.
For victory!
Come out here. Rush.
Brace yourself! Did you see that?
Come on, take the bait. What did that tactician do? For that one, he just hit him with his cane sword.
Impossible! Come at me!
Okay. No, he doesn't have enough. Provoke again. There, but there.
Look to my shield!
They're good.
That one will attack next. Cure your own wounds.
Allow me. I will end this.
Maybe hampered,
Powers
but
in me.
what we got? Let's be damned.
The hunt is on. Darkness, victory is ours.
You made a grave
What
mistake.
would father do?
Delaying strike.
I'll make this quick. For victory!
Cross.
Did you see that?
Frederica,
Damn it, we lost our healer.
I'm sorry. Not a chance.
My duty shall be done.
Let's go then.
I think I need to stop treating this like I do Fire Emblem, though. Which is in Fire Emblem, because I don't think there's permadeath here, so I can actually relax a little and be like,
Too slow.
you know, understandable
I
losses.
shall try my level best.
Problem is more an XP thing than anything.
That seemed to work.
Let me show you what I've learned. Yeah, it worked.
Okay. Wait, if they die, do they die forever? Have you tried? I have not tried. I did lose Anna during an earlier chapter, but it was clearly that we weren't fighting to the death back then. So, you know. We'll see how it goes. Now we'll just fight as hard as we can.
Time to take flight. From this range.
My turn.
Okay, double thrust.
My lance, you see that? Where the wolf is cornered.
Lightning strike.
Die already! Impossible. No. Forward march. Don't get sloppy.
Yeah, I don't think it's permadeath because if Serena, like in a Fire Emblem game, when you lose your main character, they die. In a game where characters die, they usually game over if they get killed.
That's half of them.
The main character.
You're worried about my pardon, won't you?
We'll talk when this is finished.
I see a path to victory. You were overconfident.
It hurts.
Scotch.
2 ashes.
It's only a flesh wound.
There's a flesh wound. There's only a flesh wound. Whoa.
Here I come.
Okay, this is getting worse. I won't be able to reach the rooftop, but I could get her over here where she can team tag.
This is it.
My duty shall be done.
At your command.
Over here. Okay, over here.
You're done for.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
My turn. Now.
That Pyromancer does massive damage. Unfortunately,
I'll show you what I'm
she was
made of.
hampered by this field specifically.
Damn it.
Snow does not mix with her because it becomes puddles.
This battle is ours.
Too many puddles. I wish we had someone with electricity, because they would solve. Oh, he has to hit through a wall for any of that to work.
Let's do now.
Roland? Lance.
This is it. I shirk from no danger. Damn it.
Okay.
So it falls to me.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
I shall try my level best. Jordan, that seemed to work.
It's only a flesh wound.
Provoke.
Come and get me.
Here I come.
So he won't do anything. The old Pokemon typings. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
stratagem is superior.
My pride is my shield.
Sheer goal.
Rush.
Brace yourself.
Was anywhere to teleport up top,
My
so it
duty shall
didn't
be
bother.
done.
They fight something fierce. Might use this.
What?
There is no mercy
Damn it!
on the battlefield.
I was holding on to fast forward because I was expecting the enemy to do something else. Because they had a the bowsmen had conversations. Oh, wait. Yeah, this works. This works. Because he's still enraged. If I have him...
The hunt is on.
What have we here?
Is won.
Rotten shit.
What was it? Oh, they
You can
did have
always
a...
trust one who fights with a bow, yeah?
Less talk, more fighting.
There we go.
Hail, you traitorous bastards!
Victory! Party members don't come back after this. I demand you save scum. I would, by default. I'm Fire Emblem trash, remember? Save scumming is my default setting.
We're in your debt. We may never have apprehended the smugglers if not for you.
Aye, that's another worry off your back. And a criminal charge off mine, yeah?
Could have been a healer like that, right?
His Grace has granted your pardon. On the condition of your exile.
Oh.
If he can't have me in jail, he wants me out of Aesfrost. Is that it?
Forgive me. It's not the choice I would have made. But the Archduke is a stubborn man.
Don't worry. The feeling's mutual. Never had any love for this place, even if it's all I've known. Got nowhere to go either, mind you.
Would you like to join us?
But I'll find my way somewhere.
Join us!
Well, if you truly know where to go, what would you say to serving House Wolford?
Second bowsman!
You're the lord of your house, aren't you? And you just welcome a criminal like me into your ranks?
You've been pardoned, have you not? That makes you as worthy as any other.
I like to point out, he's a good combo for our tank. Provoke prevents the enemy from going any other way. You force them down a passageway using other characters, and you throw a steel trap there. The enemy loses their turn because they just stepped on a steel trap.
Your wit and muscle would be a boon to the house, and I would be grateful for your service.
What more could you ask for, Rudolph? You could make a new life for yourself at House Wolford. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I felt that too. A lot of the voice acting feels a little subpar. I wouldn't say mediocre. People are putting their effort in, but no one's put it in the quality control, I feel. They're a little up and down. Some characters are good, some characters are a bit flat.
Aye, I'm sure I can. Right then, Lord Serenoa, I thank ye for your kindness.
Welcome to House Wolford, Rudolph.
And we got Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Brings his hunting skill instincts to bear on the battlefield. Boasts a suite of bow skills. Sets traps capable of damaging foes. Yep. Rudolph, the red-nosed hunter. Okay, roster. Yep, we don't lose him. Cool. Good. No save scumming required. Maybe? The path followed. Okay, let's go check out the optional event first. At Ironstone, a certain report reaches the ears of the Archduke. Beautiful. The map is very beautiful.
Thalus, how does Dragan fare?
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Farag's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalus. In Esfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
Oh, nice.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
That's also
I have
true.
given you an opportunity, brother. Do not be mistaken. If you wish to keep your position, prove to me you are deserving of it.
You ain't no helicopter, brother.
Understood, brother mine.
Think or swink or die, bitch.
Dear brother, do with Thalus as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
Oh. So, he's big believer on freedom and meritocracy, but obviously he really would prefer to hold on to his seat. I mean, I can't blame him. He's in charge of the Empire by pedigree. So, you know, there's a bit of, what's the word? Hypocrisy. Bit of hypocrisy in him. Hey, Rudolph. A tavern and an encampment, huh? Suppose I should have expected as much from one of the high houses. Still not comfortable here, but it beats being stuck in Afrost. Thanks again for picking up a cur like me. We smugglers repay our debt with hard work. You'll not see me shying away from our next fight. Nice. They have kudos. Well, he made it up there. He had the right to do what he wants, right? Kind of sucks for him that he wanted to get... You know, he got his pardon, but it came as an exile. It was just good that we were there to pick him up and go, hey, join us. We could use someone with your skills. Increase physical defense. Keep our tank continuously provoking and able to take more damage. Alright, let's move the story on. Where to next?
I bid you safe passage home, Lord Wolford.
Many
we're
thanks
heading
for the
home.
send-off. Pray relay my gratitude to the Archduke as well.
I shall. And do take care of our friend Rudolph here, who I trust will not be causing you any trouble.
On a side note, I could really go for it's like 9:49 right now, and I could go for a sausage roll, though. I kinda wish it was midday and I could go across to get one.
Treating me like a naughty child right to the end.
What is your relationship with you two?
Anyhow, you take care of yourself, Sicrus.
And with that, I must be off. Till we meet again.
Yeah. We meet again.
We should be on our way as well.
No one's left anything behind.
No, we don't. Because we've got a yeah, it's a bakery. There's a bakery down the street. I usually don't, and they make the really thick sausage rolls. They're very nice. So I haven't kept, like, party pies and sausage rolls for a while. Well, it's usually because when we buy them, they end up in the freezer for way too long.
Not I. I even purchased a souvenir or two to bring home.
That's all well and good. But once we reach home, it'll be wedding preparations for you.
Aw, right.
Indeed.
We're still not wed.
The ceremony fast approaches. Truth be told, I'm more than a little nervous.
Oh dear, is that so? And how are you feeling, Lord Serenoa?
Bit nervous too, of course. But that is easily outweighed by my excitement.
Aw.
As well it should be. It shall be a celebration for the ages. Isn't that right, Benedict?
Gotta remember to have microwavable stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
What troubles you, Benedict? You sound distracted.
Nothing about the ceremony, I assure you. This journey has simply proven a sobering reminder that salt remains a complex issue in our realm.
Hyzant isn't particularly willing to hand it over.
The Binding Accord is proof enough of that.
If I want a midnight snack, I have to trip to the communal kitchen to cook something. Do you live in communal housing? Well, not communal housing. Do you live in a community housing sort of situation, like a dorm or something? Hickey.
Roland is right. We can only do what we can to ease tensions and resolve matters peacefully.
A duty which requires constant vigilance.
Land of snow and ice complete. Save your game. It's a dorm? Ah, you live in a dorm. Fair enough. A good old community, classic community housing situation. Dormitories. And we're home.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolfort domain.
Roland left.
Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whiteholm in the Crown City.
Yep. Time for us to prepare a wedding.
Alas, there is no time for rest in House Wolfort, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations for his wedding to Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel
What?
at the Grand
Every time,
Haussarian
it's so
Mines.
easy to hit that button by accident. Chapter 4, A New Dawn. It's gonna blow! Oh, I love that animation. That was good. Oh, wedding. Is she pretty? You saw her. It's the pink-haired one. She's the bride.
That should be the end of that bothersome bedrock. Investigate it at once.
The fact he discovered explosives is pretty damn cool, but also, like, this world just learned explosives. He's using it for mining, but, What's going on?
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord
More
Dragan.
explosives.
You best come see for yourself.
Do we require more explosives? He's a second off from proud nobility to
What the?
something else.
It couldn't be.
To mad scientist. From proud noble to mad scientist. He is a step away, frankly. What do they discover?
That settles the wedding program, then. We still must decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide. What do you desire, Frederica?
Well...
Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the Rosellan custom for the ceremony?
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain.
Oh.
I'm sure they'd make you a dress.
How's it? So we housed our
It was
persecuted
the other
people.
nations in attendance. Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it. Lord Simon, is it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war, and that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here.
Ah, nice for them.
To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
And this is why I'm kind of standing by the fact I didn't go to the religion side.
Nevertheless, it is
Hyzant.
our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing. Should you choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
I know, right?
Is that so? Then... I see not how I could refuse such a kindness.
But the way I view it is it's like, you know when you see, like even in this game they use it, the old spelling of jail, and jail is G-O-A-L, and it's like, that spells gal or something. But in the old days, that's how you spelt jail.
I shall accompany you to the village. To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know...
As is your duty.
God damn, I hit strength in our bond.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the...
I'm keeping my hands off the damn controls right now.
All of us. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
And to make a wedding dress. Chapter 4, Wedding Dress. Across the river. And it's kind of I'm surprised that they made a village so close to the border. Because, I mean, the people who persecuted them are right here in the desert. Does spelling carry over somehow to the Japanese localization? No clue. I love this map. And what I like is, because we went to Afrost, the gate stayed open. I bet if we went to Hyzant, the gate would be closed, because we've never been there. It's like the gate, how the game's remembering things. It's like, we did this, so it stays this way. Love that. It's all the small details, really. Rosellan Village. A little ramshackle.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica. My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle.
Head of the Rosellan Village in the Wolfort domain. He's deeply respected by his people. God, I love it. I love it that you can... Anyone who has a name, you just click X and you can see their... That you can see like a thing of their information and a pretty nice artwork of them. I wish it was next to their voice box.
On your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your
next
house.
to their Xbox.
You have my gratitude.
Frankly, though,
we hope
that would
you will continue to lend your
that'd be a
support
nice
to House
addition.
Wolfort.
You have my word. I owe your lord father a great debt. Though, even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
Aw. So joyous about it.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course.
How did that secret become public is a better
she was
question.
sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
Oh, damn.
I see why it never leaves you. Pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
Very much pink hair.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
Yeah.
I'd very much like that.
I'd enjoy that. Do it. Let's have a look around the village to get to know the people while they're taking her measurements. Your hair certainly makes you stand out, my lord. We don't get many many visitors to our village. You ever think about that? Like, brown, black, and that are usual colors, but somewhere in the world there could be a place where having a very odd color, like green, is common. Hunt goes well. Fast forward up the ladder. And that's the ladder back down. Yeah, I'll take the ladder back down. Where did my convictions get strengthened from going up and down a ladder? Let's remain strong and vigilant if we are to maintain the peace we've enjoyed in these lands. Hey kiddo. No fun staying in the village all the time. I want to play somewhere else. But Mother gets mad at me if I go too far. It's because you're precious to her. Heed her words. But I don't want to be in this village forever. Don't despair, my child. You'll leave this village soon enough, and your mother with you. If you say so, it'd be nice to go on a trip with her once it's safe. We may be under House Wolford's protection. We dare not leave the village. The goddess is faithful. Will haul us straight back to the source if they catch sight of us. So in a way, they're still trapped in the village. By pure virtue that they know this village is the only place where they can successfully state they are untouchable. The Hyzant's still real bad about whatever this sin that they apparently have is. We've made our home here in the valley in hopes that we are not discovered. Use the lay of the land to our advantage, like. Huh. That's why it's ramshackled. They're avoiding attention. Alright, Pinkbeard Gramps, what you got? We came to this land in the midst of the Sultane War, desperate to escape Hyzant's extraordinary cruelty. Your father then granted us asylum in our hour of need, shielding us from further harm. I intend to honor that. Let's work together and make this land a prosperous one for you and your people. I cannot thank you enough for those kind words. May they become a beacon of hope for generations to come. We will do all in our power to make it so. And though they hail from Hyzant, they are now much as part of the Wolf Fort domain as anyone else. Every time I see that spelling, it throws me off. We'll just be a little longer taking Lady Frederica's measurements. Please take a look around the village meanwhile. See if I can find anything else. Are there any houses I can go in? Wait, yeah, there it is. Hey, Anna. The Rizal share a portion of the Forest Valley with the Forest Bounty with Horse Wolford every year, as thanks for their safekeeping. Their quality pelts and fresh fruit make a significant portion of House Wolford's capital. Ah, so it's thanks to them that we have good, good things. And a good trade. I regret to say this is my first time visiting the Rizalian village. I'm happy to see that they flourished under Lord Simon's protection these last 30 years. I couldn't believe my eyes when the Rizal arrived in the domain during the Sultane War. I'd never seen anyone so downtrodden. It moves me to my core to see them thriving in peace times after all they went through. Now we just gotta keep them safe. Yeah. I'm eternally grateful to House Wolford. We may not be alive today if not for your protection. As steward of this village, I pray that we work together to ensure lasting peace. New music kinda reminds me of Dragon Quest VIII. That soundtrack had a lot of really good songs, especially slower songs. And I get that similar feeling from this game. It's just atmospheric. Hey, apparently there aren't a lot of other places to enter. Well, let's conclude. Surely they'll have finished taking our measurements by now. And your narrating is so relaxing? Oh, thank you. What's this game? Everything about this game is so nice. Meanwhile... at the throne room?
Do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
Punish me if you will.
Here we go.
But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
Oh? Well, if you are so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play.
Ambassador, I bet.
You will oversee the Grand Norzellian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Okay.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
Actually a good idea. All things aside.
I know you trust him a great deal, Roland. But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Roland sees us as a person. The king sees us by the purely... Well, the king and his son, his eldest son, see us purely from a political standpoint. They only see us as a threat.
Words, Your Highness. House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
Roland.
He wants him to be a wise king, but in a lot of ways, the current king is built on the suspicion of war.
At once. Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you.
Okay, is he destroying the tunnel?
What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost.
Wait, what?
You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Right, I'm gonna leave for a bit and open shop. I've gotta keep myself awake. Thank you for the lurk.
Shared among nations.
This matter is not up for debate. A discovery of this magnitude could reshape all of Norzellia. And so I ask this of you. Stand with me, as I lead this great realm into a new era.
What the hell did he find?
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark.
This is worrying.
And do what neither Father nor Gustadolf ever could.
What did he find, really? This is... From progress to political... to a political
What news
push.
from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost.
Oh.
Negotiations with
no.
Glenbrook are in the offing. should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you.
Technically, he
He is
threatens
stronger
you.
than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks.
Valis only
What would
cares
you
the fact that he wants the
Will you
Prime Minister's seat.
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment.
Oh no.
I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath
Yep.
my heel.
Yep. Okay, Gustav, you've lost chill points. I mean, before it was like, yeah, you'll look at your political rivals. This can only go badly. This can only go badly. I go quickly over to encampment. Combating mages. Mage users can strike from a distance and are feet on the battlefield. Their attacks can damage multiple targets, so positioning is vital when fighting them.
Leave it to me!
6 slots.
Very good.
Serenoa,
Shall we?
Frederica,
Ready and willing.
Eridor,
If I meet your approval.
Yella,
Aye, can do.
Rudolph,
I live to serve.
Anna. Let's begin. Actually, maybe I should have should have changed it up, used a bit more mobility. Oh well. It's what it is.
Your orders?
For the
And
honor of House Wolfort.
Get them to go to the far end to see if we can't split
work.
the teams. Now I'm gonna throw a steel trap here.
Might use this.
I've been waiting for this. Show me what you're made of. Got
Level up
something up my
ability,
sleeve?
steel back.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are
That's a help.
One step closer to our hope. I will end this.
Scorch!
Flame! Oh
You may be resistant, but damage is damage.
no! My turn.
From where should
Okay,
we strike?
healers.
This ends here.
Let's go then.
Come on.
We win.
Taken out.
You won't beat me. Come on.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Sure.
Your wounds are
My apologies. I fight for peace.
Just bonk him with the book.
Have another.
time to work.
Wish I had a push move. Just like throw him into the trap.
From where shall we strike?
Delaying strike.
We doing this?
Still walked on it. Take that.
Shall we begin?
You misjudged me!
Do I auto-claim that? Wilts? I don't think I do. I don't. Oh, good on me. Good on me for not picking that up. Don't be a stranger. Alright. Next event. Let's see how the wedding dress is coming. Oh, we're not gonna see it yet?
The dress measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
Oh, it's just the measurements. Oh, okay.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
I am glad to hear it.
There you are.
Prince Roland. And you wet besides. What brings you here?
You guys just went back to the castle.
We inquired around Castle Wolfort and heard you all had come here.
How far is the capital from our home
Father has asked me to
territory?
keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
You scarcely need ask. Of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
Yeah.
And we can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine opportunity to get to know the man better. He is quite talented, is he not?
We just did come back from his
He is a man
homeland,
with
and he may
grand
not see it
visions
for a
the future.
while.
That much is certain. I shall tell you more of him along the way.
Then let us waste not one moment more. To the mines.
To the mines!
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
I wonder if we'll discover what he discovered in the mines. And that raises a question. Did he
Serenora
ignite a
and
war?
Frederica journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits. However, Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
Alright, over to the mines. Doop whoop doop. Grand Norzellian mines. Oh, it's an explore. It's an explore one. Nice. Always love these. Running around, gathering information. Generally enjoying.
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer.
Dragon?
Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
We're here to look up things.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What's this?
The power play just got complex.
Prince Roland and my friends of House Wolfort. To what do I owe the honor?
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your highness's presence.
Does the mining
He
continue
is
apace?
real
Indeed it
scared.
does. There are no problems to report. And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
It was most enlightening indeed. We even brought something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
Authentic as frosty cheese. One of my favorites.
Aw, that's good.
We thought you might be in need of a taste of your homeland after so much time away.
I have visions of this cheese in my sleep. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Aww.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
Dragan, I believe it was you who said the future is in the hands of the ardent youth. We are of like mind. Let us shape the future together.
Indeed. That future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
And I shall gladly assent.
Yes, we eagerly await your offer. Now then, I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
Wait, Your Highness!
Yep, here we go.
One of the tunnels caved in but a few days ago. I would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners are working to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Was it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I had no idea your explosives were so powerful. How do you make them anyway?
I would love to tell you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
Oh.
Surely you jest.
Oh.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt, beyond seasoning our daily dishes.
I see. He figured out how to make a chemical
now
reaction.
I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
Oh, hello there.
The power of salt.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Really is, actually.
Indeed. I too would like to read it when you are through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Yes, of course. I shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
Well then. The power of salt to notes. That's the power of salt. Don't need money. Don't need cash. Don't need a credit card. Just lots of salt. The mines appear to be operating apace. Perhaps I'll survey the area more closely until my bedding is ready. I've come to deliver lunch to my husband and his fellow miners. They eat like horses, yet I still managed to make too much. Frost is working hard to build a rail car that will transport the ore we take from the mines. Can you imagine how much more efficient that will make the process? I never expected Prince Roland and the Lord of the House Wolford himself to grace us with their presence. 'Tis truly an honor. Thank you for making the journey. Must have been a hard journey to get here. Roads to the mine aren't exactly well worn. Watch your step as you return home, my lord. Despite the explosives collapsing one of the tunnels, mining seems to be on schedule. Running a mine, let alone one owned by free nations, is no easy task. The lack of unrest is a credit to Lord Dragon's leadership. To that end, indulge me with a hypothetical. Suppose you led this operation and an incident occurred. How would you respond? We'd hear firsthand from the miners. No blind orders. Meet the problem where it lives and deal with it directly. You have a good head on your shoulders and an admirable desire to lead. However, you do not operate in isolation. Hyzeth and Afrost will want to see it as their duty to participate in the mediation process. So it'll be up to us to deftly navigate those waters. I shall bear that in mind. The future is what we make of it, Lord Serenoa. May our partnership with your house prove to be long and fruitful. As I see it, the mines are merely the beginning. We have much work to do, and I pray I can count on your assistance going forward. Mining schedule. Stone. I understand a few fights broke out between the miners of Acefrost and Glenbrook at first, but such is bound to happen when two nations come together. Thankfully, they have learnt to communicate, and now everything is progressing apace. The mine itself is larger than I expected. I believe my hawk could fly cleanly through its tunnels. Interesting. Only mine is past this point, sir. We're clearing the rubble from the collapsed tunnel. The rest of it may be unstable as a result. We cannot risk letting anyone through. Which is code for we're hiding something that could change the entirety of this whole nation. Please go away. You know? I mean, teaching the others what I gleaned from all that reading I did at the archives. Oh, it's the miner who was at the archives! We'll be master of the Acefrosty techniques in no time, my lord. There's no shortage of practice down in the mines. Ah, nice! I love that sort of continuity. Hard labor mining. I tell ye, I don't see a man I wouldn't want for my own army if it came to it. We're paid for the iron we mine, so I better break off a big chunk of ore, or better yet, find a rich vein. Rin raid. Keg, have you just been lurking in Rins and didn't even notice you had raided? What is it? Give me a second. You raided 2 hours ago? From the... Oh. I have my earbuds out, so I can't hear it. No word that I'll just sing anyway. No word that I've written will ring quite as true as burn. Burn, butcher, burn. Burn, butcher, burn. Burn, burn, burn. Watch me burn. All the memories of you. I was in Rin and Del streams. Ah. I was surprised that you still. They were both made it over here, and I was like, why is Marx echoing? Because of 2 streams. Well, Del didn't raid us, so Del must have raided Rin, or you know, eventually it led to Rin. And it raided me, because Rin and, who was it? Ace 1313. I mean, Del could have raided Ace, and Ace ended up here. It glanced me to see the healthy contingents of miners from the Dutchery along your brethren from Glenbrook. It said Del raided her. Okay, yeah. There you go. It all runs down the river. I was right to come with you. I do believe we succeeded in lowering Dragon's guard. I'll be sending the iron we mine here to the consortium. They'll want to account for it, see what they... Wait, what? As they do with the salt and everything else. Sorry. Clicked it too early. The mine here is under jurisdiction of Claris. Never met a thing he couldn't sell, that one. I think we've talked to everyone and picked up everything we can. God, I love this game. My PC room is a sauna during the day. I was downstairs falling asleep because watching YouTube in the AC because it's really hot today. Yeah, it's bad. It's humid more down here in New South Wales, but I also have the aircon on and I've got fans pushing it upstairs. Conclude exploration. Everything appears to be in order, as I expected. Perhaps my bedding is ready now. Save in progress. Oh, what? Cyrano and the others speak of hopes for Nozelia futures when an urgent matter is brought to Dargan's attention. What the hell's going on? What are we finding? Is it bandits? It's probably bandits. Is it monsters?
No word from below, you say? They haven't tried to flee, have they?
No, sir. I've not seen a single soul emerge from the mine.
Oh shit.
Very well then.
What
I
did we...
shall make contact with them myself.
What's happening in the mines?
Was that? It came from within. What is the meaning of this?
What the hell? They're frosty soldiers.
As frosty soldiers, why are they at the mines?
Why are they killing everyone else?
Did he see through my plot?
Oh,
Clear
right.
the mine. Leave no survivors.
The Emperor wanted to crush any attempt.
Those dogs.
So for those of you joining us who haven't been keeping up, Dargan found something deep in the mines, and he sent a note to the Emperor of his country, basically saying, I can sneak it out if you'll make me Prime Minister. And apparently, they took offense to that. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Marx Frosty Soldiers. Yes, Frosty Soldiers are... It's a meritocracy, and we went there instead of the Holy Land place, so... I was hoping we would be on friendlier terms, but apparently... We're gonna get crushed under the heel.
Lord Dragan!
Inaction bonus. If you end your turn without moving or using command, the time until your next turn will be reduced by the following amounts. No movement 10, no command use 10, both 20%. Cool.
I will end this.
I won't lose!
Hey. Take out all the frosty soldiers.
My last strike's true. If it's a fight you want. Very good.
Cool.
This battle is ours.
Oh, cool. I get kudos for things he does. Very cool. Blinding. Let's blind him. You'll never see enemy tetes again.
Forward.
I see a path to victory.
Boom.
To work.
Let's go then.
Okay. Hit him with a steel trap.
Trying something new.
And I misclicked. I'm dumb.
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
Show me what
Increase
you're
sprint.
made of.
I shall do what I can.
Have our healer go to the side party. No, actually, they got healing. They got items they could use.
A wasted effort.
Come on.
I will end this.
I'll send Federica. She can help them out with magic.
Cheeky bastard.
Oh, jeez. There's a spellcaster up there.
A wasted effort. It's for life.
Level up. Come on, let's do this.
I won't lose.
Oh, it was a spellcaster. It was just an asshole.
Brace yourself. Carefully.
And I don't set off traps. That's nice. I don't set off my own traps, that is. Delay!
Time to take flight. We win.
Curses! The flames consume you!
Okay.
Shall we begin?
And it's too far for me to use healing magic.
Your wounds are healed.
Much appreciated.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Paint sword!
We win.
I see the threads of
Birds
battle
of
more
prey.
clearly.
Let's go then.
Heal up.
Here goes. Got me an idea.
Fight or flight.
Allow me. With the
Take out that
powers
shield,
in me,
dude.
We will make our ideals reality.
Just gotta focus it. And we lost Serenoa.
Look to my shield!
But we provoked. We lost Anna. We're losing our numbers. Even with no permadeath, losing numbers is still strategically disadvantage.
Here I come.
Have another! If it's a fight you want.
Mighty strike.
Victory is not yet out of reach. Now!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Your wounds.
Your wounds are healed.
I will remember this.
Let's go then.
Longbow.
You're open! Leave it to me!
Should have seen that coming.
Allow me.
You won't beat me! Time to die!
Come on.
I won't lose! It ends here!
Another enemy down.
It's a fight. Don't underestimate me!
This battle is ours.
Okay, pull back. Gotta pull back a little bit.
From this range.
Yeah, I couldn't blind the archer. Oh, great. The enemy is doing curative stuff.
No!
I see a path to victory.
Really? I don't.
This isn't good. Your wounds are healed.
You have my gratitude.
Ready.
Gonna hold off to see what next
I
turn
will end
brings. Torch.
With the powers in me.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Sprint
Push
next
up,
turn.
My turn.
Okay. No thrust.
My lance strikes true.
We mustn't let our guard down.
Drop bow.
Now!
May fortune favor us.
We doing this?
Kill trap. Someone goes for that item,
use this.
they're gonna get caught.
If it's a fight you want. Yeah.
And they mitigated most of the effect.
Let us pry out their weakness. That seemed to work.
We mustn't lose heart.
Wins.
Thank you.
Let me show you what I've learned.
With the power.
Worked!
Oh, melted the puddle. There we go.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Heal up.
Now or never. For victory.
Double thrust.
My lance strikes
True.
If it's a fight you want, don't underestimate me.
Time to take flight. Darkness engulfs you.
Blind the soldier
This
who's
isn't
affecting
over
our
yet.
front line.
Come on.
Ice arrows. Ooh. Oh
I
no.
see a path to victory. This should do.
Birds of prey.
This isn't good. Your wounds are
Thank you.
My growth is plain to see.
I've been waiting for this.
Provoke.
Come and get me.
It hurts.
Flame of fire.
Here I come.
Well, that was useless.
Ah!
What to do now?
I struck true.
Come on, we can do this.
This battle is ours. Ha! Victory is ours.
If it's a fight you want,
Victory is mine, so kiss my
we'll fight something
behind.
fierce. You're done for.
There we go. Well, and I keep skipping dialogue because I'm holding fast forward.
No.
Come at me. Look at me learning.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Bird of prey.
This is our
I'll
chance.
make good use of this.
We've been weakened. Allow me.
That's a help.
Okay.
Sheer go.
Lance through both of them.
I shirk from no danger.
Gonna take every risk.
If it's a fight you want, don't underestimate me. Good try.
Here I come. Take that.
We doing this?
Trying. We doing this? Trying to do this.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Come at me.
Provoke.
Look to my shield.
I see a path to victory.
Raging beast.
I have your back.
Ready for more.
We've been weakened. Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you.
Okay.
I ain't that slow.
I won't lose. I will go through with
Follow my
must.
lead.
Ha! That was cool. We went through him,
If it's a
and then he
fight you want,
continued the
It isn't over
attack.
yet. This ends now.
It's actually interesting because as a Fire Emblem player, you learn to try to do tactics to prevent people from dying. But here, the only loss is characters getting some experience from still being on the field.
Come at me.
You make riskier moves because they're not going to die permanently.
I see a path.
It's more about trying to achieve the ultimate victory. Even when it's difficult to see what that could be.
This should do.
Splendid.
My knowledge grows deeper.
They're good.
Be at ease. Thank you.
The truth.
I won't lose.
Jump.
This is it! If it's a fight you want.
Curing his own wounds. I'm gonna send Huette to try to hit the other archer if I can.
You're done for!
You won't beat me!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
In turn. Lost our other archer. Right.
My lance strikes true! You traitors! The flames! That seemed to do
Here
the
I
trick.
come.
Spell swoop.
Floogie!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Come at me! My turn.
More spoilt.
You traitors!
Oh, you mustn't let our guard down.
Spell swoop one more time.
Try this. My pride is my shield.
Yeah. Victory. We made it. Did our best and we made it. Yes, Frosty soldiers are defeated. You gotta tell us the truth now?
What is the meaning of this?
Why is Frost attacking the mines? Are they gonna melt down their own forges next?
Incomprehensible. The miners have all been slain.
How? How did it come to this?
Lord Dragan, you know something of this, do you not?
You've nothing left to hide. Talk.
Please, be honest.
Him. I never thought he would go this far.
No! Dragan!
Dragan! No!
Shit.
There are survivors.
Pyramid tactics.
Dare you! Stay with me, Dragan. Be strong.
Forgive me.
Please don't die.
The truth. It would not have come to this.
You still have a chance. Hey, Scuff.
At last, I could step out of their shadow. That I had the upper hand. Father. Father. Forgive me.
Dead. Damn.
Dragan. No.
I actually liked him. He was ambitious, but I liked him for the most part.
We can do naught to set this right, my lord. Let us inform the king at once.
Hail! Is Prince Roland among you? I have a message.
Oh.
Speak it now.
What's going on?
Whiteholm Castle is under attack, your highness. 'Tis the Esfrosti army.
Oh shit.
What in the... Damn it all! The hell is going on?
Control yourself. At any rate, we must confirm exactly what has happened.
Let us return to the kingdom. Frederica, my heart aches for you, but...
We've no time. I know.
I am with you.
Would this did not fall to you, but alas. See to it that Dragan receives a proper burial.
Yes, my lord. Take care. The army has the Crown City surrounded.
Let's go. Oh shit.
Ah, a survivor. Kill him. There you are, fair Dragan. What a pity that your dreams of being Prime Minister shall be nothing more than that. Tell me, does it pain you?
Not alive, is he? You're just a conniving dickbag.
Lord Thalas, a word. The entire regiment of assassins have fallen as well. This bodes ill.
It matters not, so long as the miners have been slaughtered. Saves us the trouble of having to silence them.
But, my lord...
Enough. Dispose of our dead and be done with it. My brother will wish to hear that we did.
Oh, what the hell did he find down
Shall
there?
we bury Lord Dragan as well?
No. Leave him to rot. Or fill the belly of some mangy cur.
Do you see that in the last frame? He's laughing again. What the fucker? A piece of shit. That's what you get when someone lives in a meritocracy but believes so heavily in bloodlines of birthright. Well, shit. New dawn complete. It is a new dawn of war.
That night, Esfrost invades Glenbrook without warning. The attack is all the more shocking, coming on the eve of the two nations' grand new mining venture. The Duchy easily rushes into the Crown City, taking advantage of Glenbrook's unprepared defenses. Caught unawares by the sudden assault, Glenbrook's scattered forces can do nothing to fend off the invaders.
Well, shit.
Serenoa and his retinue rush from the mines to King Regna's aid, slipping past the siege into Whiteholm Castle via the secret passage, known only to Prince Roland.
Chapter 5, Encroaching Darkness. Very well. Let's do this.
Hold strong! Don't let them get to the castle! Aye, sir.
Wow, dude just ran and died.
That armor! The Black Irons!
Oh, an elite.
Esfrost is attacking!
What? Why does the Duchy march against us? This is a flagrant breach of the treaty. Levy a complaint against Archduke Gustadolf immediately.
Dude.
I fear we're past the time for formal complaints, Your Highness.
Yeah.
We can hold them no longer. We must inform His Majesty at once.
Yeah, this isn't a complaint thing. This is...
My father and Cordelia must be protected at all costs.
Yeah. Like, we're way beyond political gesturing. They just want to kill us. Oh, whatever is in the mines must be worth a lot to them.
Esfrost invaded the Crown City by night! Preposterous! Gustadolf, what is that bastard scheming?
Lord Simon, I bring word from King Regna. He says, should the crown fall, Glenbrook is in your hands.
Your Majesty.
Shit.
Fetch my armor! I march to the Crown's aid!
Please, my lord, at least wait for Lord Serenoa and his retinue to return.
Out of my way! I pledge my loyalty to His Majesty, and it's a vow I intend to...
Oh no. His heart condition.
Your heart, my lord! Summon a healer, quickly!
Damn it! Death cannot take me yet. Serenoa, Benedict.
Well, shit. Shit just got real. Character stories. Character stories are now available on the world map. View them to rally new allies to your cause or learn more about those who have already joined you. Characters rallied to your cause are influenced by Serenoa's conviction. The strength of bond with an ally depends on the number of times that character has been deployed. Some character stories may not be available right away depending on your progress in the main story. I got 2. Jeez. Go to the side content, the little side story in the other... in one of the other high houses. How are they dealing? Heliodor.
The Crown City is under attack? By whom?
Esfrost, it appears. They say the Archduke himself leads the charge.
Shit.
Gustadov.
He's actually physically here?
What shall we do, my lord?
Protecting the royal family is House Wolfort's duty. Let's bide our time and see how they fare.
You would not make for the capital, my lord? Our kingdom's very fate hangs in the balance.
Which is all the more reason why we must not act rashly. Esfrost is too strong a foe for House Telior to face on our own. For now, tighten our defenses and bring me what information you can.
Yes,
a bit cowardly, but it also kind of makes sense. Hoping that you won't get completely wiped out by the invaders if you're not outright fighting. It's a cowardly tactic, but if you're actually leading a realm that you want to continue existing, it may be something you have to do. Save first. A boy in strange garb comes to speak with Serenoa, claiming to be the grandson of the Archmage Grandante. Grandante. Don't ask me why I made that specific noise.
Halt! This is the encampment of House Wolfort.
Splendid. For it's Lord Wolfort himself that I came to see. Lead me to him, my good man.
Okay.
Big words from a shady-looking fellow in that ridiculous garb. Be gone at once.
Ridiculous. Why, I'll have you know that these robes are a treasured relic of...
Did I ask about your robes? I said, be gone.
Wait, I say! Who there? Lord Wolfort! Can you hear me?
Here we go.
What's all the commotion here? This strange lad demands an audience with you, Lord Serenoa, and stubbornly refuses to leave.
The name's Narv.
Narv.
Grandson and last disciple of the Archmage Grandante, here to offer my services.
Grandante.
The Archmage Grandante. Forgive me, but in all my years of studying the arcane arts, I've never once heard that name.
You haven't? Oh, I see. I suppose you won't have.
Ah, I'm sorry if I offended you.
You needn't
It's
apologize,
like,
miss.
well.
Let's start over, shall we? Let me show you just what the final disciple of the Archmage Grandante can do.
You forgot here a bit ago.
Incredible.
Well, what do you think?
I've never seen anything quite like it. Were you born with magic like this? Or perhaps...
My illustrious grandfather, the Archmage Grandante that is, taught me all I know. Please, Let me join your army. I'm most certain my sorcery could avail you to no end.
I mean, different sorcery.
Lord Serenoa,
yeah.
this boy possesses remarkable talent. I must admit, he would make a formidable addition to our forces.
Thank you, Gila. Narv, I welcome you to House Wolfort.
Right? There's literally, the capital's getting invaded, we're picking up new people.
Just do wait and see.
Narv joined your forces. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those worlds where you could hesitate. The lifespan of people on average would probably cancel that feeling out. Versatile mage, master of the elements. Casts spells of every element, changes enemy orientation with wind magic. I mean, he also volunteered, so we gotta give him that. It's not like we forced him. I am not a crook. And here's the other guy. A serious-looking youth with a thoughtful demeanor comes to Serenoa and company with news of the crown from the Crown City. Oh. Will he be, telling us, is this meant to be, like, right before we arrive?
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
I'm afraid so.
Shortly before the Asfrosty attack on Whiteholm Castle.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
What's going on here?
It is indeed.
This is a
It
court.
concerns the Grand Norzelian mining venture.
You know something.
Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day. There were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Oh, wait, one second. Minister's aide, Julio Reitman. Once an officer in service to the crown, Ray Wright recruited him as an assistant upon learning his clerical abilities. Oh.
Is that so?
He's decently high up in the know.
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands. Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most. No doubt you have a logical explanation for this?
I haven't need to explain.
Any unraveling side arcs you're theorizing now? Not particularly.
To accuse me of,
Sort of wondering.
You can do about it.
I mean, this guy, his bloody plate here, his picture here, he looked like a villain. It does not surprise me that he's apparently embezzling funds as minister.
All that I have done with Prince Franny's full backing.
Royalist.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
There's a bit of corruption going up in our upper nobility.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such corruption. Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Considering the nature of the crime, I shudder to think of the punishment. Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running your mouth. Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
Coin? I spit on your coin.
Ooh. There we go.
I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool. I'd hoped to settle this as reasonable adults, but it would seem that...
Gotta admit, that's pretty impressive. He's the minister's aide, and he's going against the minister.
The kingdom is under attack! Esfrost strikes!
Oh, so he survived purely because a frost attacked. Damn. And then he made his way to us.
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
I mean, we need someone to kill the minister now.
Now it's coming back to me. You were Sir Maxwell's second in command during the
That's
tourney,
right.
weren't you?
He had a
You didn't
unique
stand out
point.
much,
He had a
but
unique
you held your own.
sprite compared to the others.
Aye. I reckon we can find use for him yet.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor, see that our new friend gets settled in.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word that I will serve you well.
Actually, hit the mic. Hit the mic while fist pumping. Julio's aptitudes. Grants TP to allies, lowers TP of enemies. Ah, okay. We recruited a mage. How many can you deploy at once? Depends on the map. Could be as low as 6, as high as 9 so far. So, wind, ice, electricity. Yeah, Narv is pretty powerful. Or at least versatile. Julio. Okay, we can go back to the encampment now that we've recruited them. Because they might be hanging about. Thank you for allowing me into your service, Lord Serenoa. I cannot help but wonder what would have happened to me if the duchy not attacked. I do not think that I would have found the strength to do what I believed is right if I remained in the Crown City. This war has changed everything for me. I swear I shall endeavor to make House Wilfred proud. Lord Serenoa, I cannot thank you enough for letting me join your house after all the shouting I did. I was able to talk to a lot of different people here, and it made me realize none of them had even heard my grandfather's name. That's why I will work harder than I ever have before, that everyone in New Zelia will have to acknowledge his name. As the last disciple of the Grand Mage Grandante, I swear it. I owe old man Cycris a great deal, put a lot of trust in me despite the crimes I committed. Fair fight. Alright. Lining up some death flags right now for that kid. They're only death flags if I let him die. Alright, that's almost 4 hours today. I'm gonna call it there. I know we only did 3 chapters, but they were pretty good. It was pretty fun. So I'm gonna save again because I always save. But you dare let him die. Well, considering permadeath in battle doesn't seem to be a thing, that's fine. I just hope that none of my choices end up with people dying. Let's see who's online. Who do I want to raid? I is playing Triangle Strategy, but she's ahead of me. So, yeah, she's, I think, at Chapter 7, which is where the first demo was. That's the only reason I can recognize it by sight on the preview. Go to Sleepy again. Unless someone has a suggestion of someone they know who's online. If you got one, I could. Jealous of their progress? No, I'm not jealous of Aya's progress. Aya plays for more hours than I do, than me. I only play for... because I start at 7, I only play for up to 5 hours, max. Then it gets to midnight, but lately I haven't been playing fully through. I've been sort of avoiding it. Oh, Winter is online, right! I saw on Harl's Discord and that thing. I should have the Winter. Let's see. What's Winter's full thing? I've rated everyone I've recently done. And I like to shake it up a little bit. You know? There we go. Okay. Take that. Go to raid. I get it. Yeah, because I like to throw it up, but I also don't want to, yeah, because lately, because I've been playing real past everyone, and then because, you know, people like Aya are playing the game but are ahead of me, I don't want to go there, because then I'd be like, here's a raid, gotta run, and I don't like doing that. Even though most of the time I end up passing out after I finish the raid. You might have heard that, I just unplugged my earbuds from my desktop. So I can put them in my laptop so I can hear when we raid. Anyway. So yeah, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you to Rin and Ace for the raids. That was really nice. Oh, I should, there we go. Whoop, let me get back in here. There I am. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes the timer comes up. Really does. So yeah, we'll be raiding Winter Yetsu. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm just making assumptions. We're gonna raid her tonight. She's playing Yakuza Kiwami. Yeah. So take care. Yaetsuna. He has a weeb experience taught me. Yeah, so I'll, see you maybe tomorrow? I might take tomorrow off and, just play non-stop Pathfinder. But I'll probably be back tomorrow, because I want to play as much of this on stream as possible. I might do some of these side maps, at the tavern in the meantime. Maybe grind some, few levels. I'll pop in if you come back. Thank you, Hickey. Yeah, I might play a bit more after stream. I might go into solo and play a bit more Pathfinder so I can get to the DLC, because I started the whole game over again. And otherwise, I might just do a few things. I'll go to bed. I might go to bed. It is 11 o'clock, and I've been going to bed at like 3 lately. So yeah. Bye guys. Take care. And pass on my love. Remember, Frosty Raid. Bye!